Hi, you're here. Okay, so let me explain how to process a bass, a metal bass. So I always separate a bass into 3 to 4 categories. So high bass, mid bass, and low bass. And also sometimes I add a sub bass by using synthesizer. Okay, in this case I use synthesizer, but let me explain higher one. Then so first one, higher one. Then okay, this is from DI, then sounds like this. Yeah, programmed bass, and then I forgot. This is from, I used probably Home Audio one, I think. This was probably Dingwall one, I think. Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, then so I used amp, yes, this one, this amp, the same amp from the rhythm guitars. Then so I set the gain probably the lowest, then sounds like this. The caps are probably the default one, I think. Yeah, that sounds like this. Yeah, then next one is EQ. Then so this is higher bass, so then it's going to be really light, for example. Okay, let me explain all of the band. So first one is high pass filter to make them lighter one, higher one. Yeah, then low pass filter. Yeah, sounds like this. Then also this one is to get rid of ear piercing frequency. Sounds like this. Yeah, I managed to get rid of kind of sizzling sound from there. Yeah, then next one is here. Yeah, and also this one. Yes, 3 and 4 are to get rid of kind of sound of the bass. Yeah, then so because of so thanks to these 3 and 4 band, the bass guitar was got kind of tightened up, I think. Yeah. Okay. Then next one is it's weird, stereo widener. Yeah. So probably you guys know, definitely you guys know that bass should be recorded in mono, I think. But I make it stereo widened one. Okay, let's listen to it. It's so weird. In a vacuum, this is a really weird. So that's why I kind of, my face is kind of became or something. Anyway, then, okay, so, but I think, so reason why I use distortion bass is onto in metal is that to make the bass cohesive, especially to guitars, I think. So probably you guys have experienced that the kind of distortion bass tend to stand out too much in center, I think. So then, but you don't know how to process or how to deal with it. So then I thought that so my kind of my approach is to get them to get it still widened, then so make them make it cohesive, especially to rhythm guitar. So but so it's too much now, but so then so to make it more compressed, I used compressor, of course. Now it's cool, and then I think it's kind of I don't have to be a face. Okay, so in a vacuum, it's kind of really weird track. And later, I'm going to talk about how this high bass is going to play a role in this context or in this mix. Yeah. Okay. Please record it. Yes. This next one is mid bass, and then amp is copied it from higher one. That sounds like this. As always, as you guys know. Then EQ to make it mid-range focused one. Sounds like this. The heart of the bass sound is around this range, I think. Then, so let me explain it one by one. First one is, of course, high pass filter. Like this. Then low pass filter. Yeah. So in higher one, I sense the high pass filter around 740 hertz. Then so I set this low pass filter around 740 hertz. Yes. So you are not to overlap the frequency. Yeah. Then this one to get rid of probably this sound. Yes. Then this one. Yeah, this is also sound. Then this one. Probably to get rid of boxy sound. Then this one is not working. Okay, like this. Okay, last one is limiter. Okay, the reason why I use limiter is that to make it kind of waveform should be, I think the bass sound should be kind of square wave or stick or something. So then, because I hate rambling bass, so for example, when you listen to mellow or some music in loud speaker, then sometimes you hear rambling bass and then it's so annoying. Then, so in order not to do so, I set a limiter onto bass. So then sounds like this. Yeah, please look at this mirror. So if I turn on the limiter, the bass is going to be kind of flattened and literally limited. So this is what I want. So for example, bass should be like this, I think. Yeah. Okay, next one is lower one. Yeah. I'm so bad at speaking English. Fuck. Anyway, okay, then actually this one is really easy. So, okay, sounds like this. Yeah, okay, to get the bass have more bass sound. So literally, then so high pass filter, low pass filter. Then high pass filter. Yeah, then last one is limiter, as I said earlier. Yeah, as you guys notice that it's creeping, but I think bass should be square form, and bass is kind of almost inaudible, especially higher frequency. Then I don't care. Okay, last one is synth bass. So I always use, basically I always use synth bass for sub bass because in DI, the DI doesn't have enough low end. Then so in order to compensate that low end, especially sub bass, so I use a synthesizer. Then so I think the most heavy or bass focus sound is I think sine wave. So then I use Odin 2, I think. This is a free one, of course free one. I actually, this is a really great one. I didn't expect such a great synthesizer for free. So yeah, what the fucking era we are living. Anyway, then so sounds like this. Yeah, so probably, okay, that, for example, saw wave, triangle wave. Sine wave is the, I think, lowest. Yeah, then I use lowest and heaviest. Then I use this one. Okay, then let's process, but it's really easy. Yeah, this is the only processing. Yeah, limiter to limit the rambling bass sounds like this. Yeah, okay, so let's listen to all of the bass at the same time. Okay, then so let's listen to the bass in the context. Sounds like this. Okay, now I have to talk about this one, stereo widener. Yes, so as I said earlier, the role of this stereo widener is that to make the higher bass cohesive. So then, so let's listen to without this one in the context. So if I turn off this stereo widener, the higher bass is going to be center, of course. Then so it stands out too much on center. This is kind of weird for me, and it's going to be really annoying for me. Then so I set this stereo widener to make the bass cohesive, especially onto rhythm guitars. So this is a really great technique for me. Then so. But so if that bass is listened to in solo, some kind of bass solo or something like that, then in this case you should turn off this stereo widener, because so as I said earlier, bass should be in mono. Yes. So for example, I forgot the name of the track, but the Arch Enemy song intro starts with a bass solo, den 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 or something like that. Then so actually that was mixed by, I forgot his name, Jacob Hansen. I have fucking bad memory. Anyway, so it's mixed by Jacob Hansen. Then so he probably loves kind of stereo wide on the bass, but so he used that stereo wide on the bass on the bass solo. Actually, I thought that it's weird. Yeah, but so in order not to be so, you should turn off the stereo widened stereo widener, or you should turn down the stereo widener a little bit to make it more kind of bass sounding bass. So sometimes we use processors too much, but so we have to be careful about the so how the track should be, or how the tracks are supposed to be. Yeah, that's all for bass. So actually, so my processing approach for bass is really weird. So some of the mixing engineers, some professional engineers process differently, I think. So if your bass processing is different from mine, so please let me know in the comment section down below. Then so let me. So actually, I want to learn how you process basses. Yeah, so please feel free to comment then. So please let me know tons of things. Okay, that's all. Okay, next one is I forgot.